Hi everybody, Pastor Deb here. Thanks for joining me for this prayerful pause of the pastor. My garden, my yard, my urban sanctuary is still a work in progress. And there's a lot that still has to be done. Cleaning out the raised beds, starting from scratch with them. And so the whole thing together is not perfect. Kind of like life. But every once in a while, we find something, some little splotch of color, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bee in there as well. We find a little splotch of color or life or something that brings beauty to where we are. And those are like the gifts from God that remind us throughout our busy day to look around, to find the beauty. If I were just looking at the back where everything is a shambles because we are about to have this fence gate put in the fence over there, if I were just to look at these things that are not finished or that are out of place, I'd have an entirely different opinion of this space, wouldn't I? But if I could focus on something like this and see the beauty that's hanging right before me or that might be growing up around me, and it might just be a plant here or there, and then all the rest is weeds or dirt or dishevelment. It's kind of like life. We look at the news, we see all of the things that look so bleak, that look so terrible, that are not growing the way we think they should, that are deformed or dying of thirst, they're parched or they're hungry. But if we look close enough, we'll find these little patches of light and life that bring us back and that remind us of God's presence. Whether it's in a thistle like this, or in these beautiful irises around here. And even when something is past its prime, as some of us are, like these, they're the ones we saw a couple weeks ago, they're still beautiful. They still bring color. There's a message here for all of us, I think. All of us who have to deal with the muck in the world and the yuckiness and how things don't work out right, either for our families or in current events or for our government or for our nation or our world. There are these splotches of beauty that God gives us. And I invite you today to think of how to spot those, to look around for them. That's your assignment. And we'll see you back out here in the garden again, because I have something else I want to say, but too long for one day. All right? Thanks for joining me for this prayerful pause of the pastor when we carve out a few minutes out of the day to recognize and honor the fact that there's something greater than we are in the universe, but that we are beloved of that something. I'm Pastor Deb Swift of South Presbyterian Church in Rochester, New York. Look forward to seeing you next time, and until then, God bless. Take care. Bye for now.